Just
Mhm.
speak to kind of, maybe your take on the difference between trainer coach, because you said you left training to become a coach,
Mhm.
so speak to, just
Yeah.
what people, speak to the differences there, and then what should people look for when finding or seeking out a coach?
Mm. That's a really amazing question. So, number one, the way that I interpret it is with trainer and coach is that most people think of trainer as being in the gym, personal trainer, the individual helping with exercise. Other people would also say that the coach is the nutritionist doing the diet plan and stuff like that. So that's the way that I'm kind of separating them within this conversation. But I can
Okay.
say that even when I was a personal trainer, I was a coach.
Mm,
The reason why I say that is because when would have people come in and pay me for like a 3 month package or X amount of sessions, I would tell them, I'm going to teach you how to lift weights so you can eventually one day come in here by yourself and execute these movement patterns. I can be way over there with another client and I can be watching you and I can be like, yes, I did my job, right? Because so many trainers, they want people to feel as though they need them forever,
mm,
right? I didn't want people to feel like they needed me forever. I remember one time, Frank, going home and I told my mom, I said, Mom, I'm teaching my clients everything I know about how to lift weights. She said, well, why the heck would you do that? You're going to work yourself out of the job. And I said, no, you don't understand. I said, I'm doing this and they're referring me more people because
mm,
nobody, any trainer they've ever hired, nobody ever taught them how to lift weights, how to execute movement patterns, how to feel what muscles they're trying to work. And she goes, well, you go ahead and you do what you do, but I think you're going to work yourself out of the job. And I was like, all right, whatever. But the exact opposite happened. Is that they would tell me, hey, I went and I learned how to work out from William, and then the next thing I know, I got people walking into the gym asking for me because their friend, whatever her name was or his name, told them that I actually taught them how to work out. So now I can just write the program and they can come in all by themselves. You know what I mean? And there were
mhm.
so many times where I would have these women that would walk into the gym, slumped shoulders, head down, zero confidence. I would work with them for, 2 months, 3 months. Next thing I know, they're walking into the gym, chest up, head up, because they're confident now. They have their program, they could come in, they could work out all by themselves, so on and so forth. And so I think that's the difference between like trainer coach is that as a trainer, a coach kind of operates more out of a state of abundance, in my opinion. So like I want to openly give to you. I want to openly give to you so I can see you be successful. A trainer, in my opinion, is more so just come in, we'll get the session in, probably not going to learn too much, but I'll see you 3 times a week for eternity. So
Mm,
you're not actually teaching the person something. Now, on the other side of this, where I segued from being the in-person trainer to being the online nutrition coach, I carried a lot of what I learned from working with people face to face into the online market. And I would argue that people that have the experience of working with people in person are better when they
mhm.
transition to working with people online
Agreed.
because you're more of an empathetic human, right? It's not just like you're just sending emails and stuff like that, but you actually want to get to know the person. Because as a personal trainer, I develop relationships with so many of my clients. But again, my goal was not to keep them forever. And so it was an education focused model. So when I went online, what I realized was that if I can provide the same level of education to these clients that want to learn about metabolism and macronutrients and fat loss, the same thing would happen. And so I openly gave my brain, gave my information to my clients. And over the course of time, people just started to trust me and we started to make educated dieters.